Today we're talking about little experience needed remote jobs that are pretty good payers. I have an entry-level underwriting job, and this is an excellent foot in the door kind of position. I also have a quality assurance job and a billing premium processing job, but the application window for this one closes in a few days, so we'll start off with that one. And it comes to us from Mutual of Omaha, so this is for a premium billing consultant. It's a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions, but you need to get your application in by August 15th, 2025. That's just a few days away, so if this one interests you, make sure to get your application in right away. So I'm going to scroll down this job description because they tell us how much they're going to pay you, which is between $27 and $29 per hour, plus an annual bonus opportunity and your standard suite of benefits. So they're looking for a detail-oriented professional who's excited to work with data and numbers. You'll provide individualized, responsive service while building strong working relationships with both internal and external customers through the accurate, timely, and thorough disposition of the more complex and sensitive premium and billing processing activities. So that's this job in a nutshell. As far as details, it looks like you're going to perform the more sensitive and complex premium processing and auditing functions and determine the intent of customer inquiries by accurately investigating, analyzing, and resolving all questions and concerns to meet customer expectations while maintaining quality and time service requirements. You'll provide comprehensive issue resolution through root cause analysis and internal collaboration, collaborate with field representatives to ensure smooth implementation of changes, and recommend alternative solutions to support non-standard requests, serve as a subject matter expert, delivering training, coaching, and support to team members, and conduct audits and prepare reports to track effectiveness and identify areas for improvement. And what you bring to this position is prior experience working in accounting, finance, billing reconciliation, and/or auditing. You're an excellent communicator, and you're able to effectively make sound decisions in a fast-paced, dynamic environment. And they list some preferred qualifications. As far as I'm concerned, these are just preferred. They're not required. Read through them. If you meet any of these preferences, you'll definitely stand out. So that does it for this job. Let's move into the underwriting position. And it comes to us from Imagine 360. This is for an associate stop-loss underwriter. It's a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. And they tell us right here on this job description, they're going to pay you between $80,000 and $90,000 per year. They tell us that right here on this job description. So the key responsibility for this role requires a foundational understanding of risk assessment, including gathering, inspecting, and analyzing relevant data to process and issue accurate and timely proposals utilizing various underwriting tools. So you'll prepare and deliver new business and/or existing business proposals, evaluate each prospect or client risk factors against actuarial manuals, and calculating rates and factors accordingly. You respond to requests for pricing based on financial analysis, underwriting principles, and business strategy, escalate underwriting exceptions to the appropriate level for review, assist with projects and participate in work groups as assigned, and collaborate with others and cross-departmentally to improve or streamline procedures. So you need to have a basic understanding of the rate and/or administrative fee development process, pricing components, and application of underwriting and/or accounting policies, as well as an understanding of the basics of financial arrangements and their implications. So they'd like you to have a bachelor's degree in business, economics, finance, risk management, or a related field. You're analytical and independent thinker. You have knowledge of insurance rating and underwriting concepts. And they strongly prefer, but they don't require, they strongly prefer you have medical and stop-loss underwriting experience for a risk-taking organization. And of course, you need good communication skills and you're comfortable using a computer. So now we're going to go into the quality assurance position, and this one comes to us from the company Neighborly. Now, I've never heard of this company before, so I did a little bit of research. So first off, Neighborly is a local network of home service brands that connects people to very specific, vetted local experts. I went to Google, checked out their AI mode. I asked, is Neighborly a legitimate company? What is it like to work there? The result came back with, yes, Neighborly is a legitimate company that acts as a franchisor for numerous home service brands. And some of those brands include AirServe, Molly Maid, Mr. Handyman, Mr. Electric, 5 Star Painting, Mr. Appliance, Rainbow Restoration, and Window Genie. This company has been around since 1981. As far as what it's like to work there, they don't tell us right here on the AI mode. So I went to their profile on Glassdoor, and it looks like current and former employees really like working for this company. They gave it an overall rating of 3.3 out of 5 stars. And when it comes to reviews from current and former employees, it looks like your typical kind of complaints you get with just about every company. Maybe people don't like the pay, the benefits, the management style. Those are your typical kind of complaints. So I'm going to say yes, this is a legitimate job with a legitimate company. In fact, I got the job lead directly off the company's careers page within their website. So this is for a quality assurance specialist. It's a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. I didn't see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description, nor do I see the salary, so I did a little bit more research. And according to Google's AI mode, it looks like the average salary for a quality assurance specialist at Neighborly is right around $51,000 per year. Now you can make more than that, you can make less than that. Your salary depends on your experience, your education, and what the company is willing to pay you. You'll have to work that out with them. There's absolutely no way I can guarantee how much you'll make, but at least you have a starting point for your salary negotiation. As I read through this job description, it looks like you're going to be working in the Rainbow Restoration division of this company. So as a quality assurance specialist, you'll work directly with the program management department to review invoices and assure accurate formatting, pricing, and billing. You'll also work with franchisees to troubleshoot and resolve any issues with software used to transmit data to program carriers, provide support to the franchise consultants on franchise issues dealing with any of Rainbow's program work, and provide support and training as needed to Rainbow's systems as it relates to program work. As needed, you'll act as a liaison between Rainbow's program customers and franchisees to resolve problems and quantify customer satisfaction, communicate and work with brand presidents, officers, external contacts, and internal departments, respond to common inquiries or complaints from customers, regulatory agencies, or members of the business community, and write speeches and articles for publication reports, business correspondence, and procedure manuals. So you must be comfortable in dealing with business mathematics, particularly in reading and understanding financial statements. You're able to read, analyze, and interpret general business periodicals, professional journals, or governmental regulations. You're a practical problem solver, you're highly organized, detail-oriented, you're a self-starter, and you have high computer literacy, including strong experience with Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Outlook. You need a high school diploma or a GED. Some colleges preferred, and that's just preferred, it's not required. And they also prefer but don't require you have 2 years of related experience. So that does it for this job. In fact, we just went over 3 work-from-home jobs that don't require a whole lot of experience, and they're pretty good payers. Hopefully one of them works out for you. But if you're looking for something that's more beginner-friendly, check out my other channel, Kat Lewis. Have a good day, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.